They call them the Sapta Rishis. Sapt means seven, and the Rishis, sages. So the Sapta Rishis are the seven sages. What did Shankar tell them? Sri Ram having spoken and having left, he kept that vision of Sri Ram. But at the same time, just as Sri Ram left, he was visited by these seven sages. And this is Doha, I bring message and end with this Doha. Tulsidas sings. Shankar tells the sages, those Saptarishis. He says, Parvati Pahijaituma Prabhu Parichalehu. Or Prema Parichalehu. He says, go to Parvati and put her love to the test. Lord Shankara, you see, he knows that Parvati has taken birth. Sri Rama shows him of the great deeds of Parvati. Now, to see that she has that stability of mind, he tells the sages, go and test Parvati, test her love. Now, sometimes we know that we are deeply devoted to the divine, right? And if somebody puts us to the test, some people break. They say, well, you know, you wasting time and you doing this devotion. Look at you. Look, I am doing devotion, look at me. You understand? And then you may say, if you are weak, you say, you know something? I really doing prayers all my life, I catching my nan boy. This man is doing nothing, look he. You know? So the test is there for all of us. But are we devoted enough to pursue our call and don't give up because of what somebody said? See that? So one could easily be thrown off by other people. But if you are strong in your pursuit, nobody could change your mind. So he says, go. Now he knows Parvati. But he sets an example for the world to know. And also, when you are put to the test, your response to the various questions is important. And that tells us the manner in which you are thinking. If you tell me that about this situation I just talked about, the way I respond to that would tell you how determined I am or how weak I am. You see, our response to the question tells us how dedicated we are or how very frivolous we are. So he says, go to Parvati and put a test to the love. Then, Girihi Preri Patayu Bhavan, Duri Karevu Sandhi. And then, go to her father, Himalaya, and tell her, let him bring her back home. Because Parvati, even though she had completed what she set about to do, she was still there, out of the home performing this sadhana. And he says, go, tell her father to take her back home. So Himachal was her father. And Duri Karehu Sandeha, dispel all Sandeha's doubts, dispel all her doubts. whatever doubts you may have, you have to recognize that. So we'll see next week the type of test that she was put to when the Saptarishis went to her. So this is our lesson this morning. I want to do the Visarjan.
I think myself the Hara test one time. It's like a Jesus will come and preach the word to the people.
Right.
And I sent him a Hindu. And I tell him the guy who was a Christian, I said, go tell him he's a Christian. So he believes that was a great test of him.
That is a test. That
That's
is
a test.
indeed a
We
test.
talk about that, remember, said, I had that vision. But 2 years back, I had that.
So in this morning's lesson, we have seen the resilience of a true devotee. That a true devotee does not give up regardless. They maintain that focus. Lord Shankara maintained that focus. Mother Parvati maintained that focus. And during that test, you will see how very focused she was. She didn't allow anything. If something comes from great and learned sources like the Saptarishis, you will think that is it. But always be wary. The true devotee is always very cautious, very wary, and judges things based on the circumstance. So please join us in doing Ramayana Visarjan. Record this. Yeah. प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की
जय।
जय. Let me express my grateful thanks to those of you who have connected with us on the World Wide Web. My grateful thanks to all of you for being part of this morning's proceedings. It was a pleasure having you on board, and we look forward to your presence next week. And thank you very much. May Shri Ram bless all of you in a very special way. Prem se bolo Shri Ramachandra Bhagwan ki
Ki
jai.
Jai.